Then another thing, the next thing we need to look at is how the transferring merit thing works. Right, so we say, okay, we do some merits, and then we do the transferring of merits, or we do energy transfer, like the positive energy kind of thing. So how does this work? It's like the Bluetooth technology, right? So what happens is, when it's Bluetooth, you have to pair it first, right? You can't just take it without pairing. So this is something that is important. Say for example, a Rahatan Vahanse or a monk is transferring merits, and then one person is just blaming and blaming this Rahatan Vahanse or this monk. He's not taking any. So that means he's not opening himself to receive any merits, as in his Bluetooth is switched off, kind of thing. So this is something that you need to know, because this is also called the Anantara Samanantara Pratyaya, right? So without, you have to create the Samanantara in order for the Anantara to come in. It's like the resilience principle. I think in science you call it the resilience principle. Is that right? I'm not sure. I think that's called the resilience principle, right? Another thing you can do actually, as a hetu pratyanumodana. So you have to create the hetu, you have to create the environment. If you create the environment, it's like you go and try to plant something on a rock. It doesn't happen, it doesn't grow on a rock, right? You have to create an environment for it to grow, kind of thing. So if you want to grow something, you have to create the environment for it to grow. So when you create everything, then it will grow properly. It's like that. You have to create the surroundings, and then you have created the surrounding now. So whatever is should draw into you will draw in with the right surrounding, right? So it's sometimes in houses, when you do a lot of chanting, Pirit chanting, what happens is most of the bad, shall I say, bad creatures, right, move away, because they can't take it anymore. All the time this is Pirit chanting, they're not used to it. But say for example, if you have a house and everything is to do with bad things, right, and then what happens is, all the bad ones will come in. It's like, say for example, if you don't clean, you leave some place without cleaning for a long time, what happens is, it gets dirty, and all the dirty, anything who's attached to the dirt will come. All the creatures attached to the dirt will come in. But if you clean it, if you keep some place clean all the time, then the creatures who are attached to the dirt won't come there, because it's not their environment, right? Moving on, it's just another experiment that you can do. Actually, if you have a headache, say for example you have a headache, you can do this experiment. You can say Jayo Munindassa, but think about drawing energy from the wonderful Bodhi tree, right? Think about the meaning of Jayo Munindassa Subodhi Mule, right? And then do that about 3-4 times. And I have done it myself. Actually, it works, and many people have experienced it. I'm pretty sure, but you have to have you have to believe that. If you just do for the sake of doing it, or if you do, let's see if it happens, it might not happen. But if you really believe, and if you do it with a lot of respect and with a lot of faith in it, then I think it will work, and it has worked for me, right? Then we look at the anicca meaning. Sabbe Sankhara Anicca. What does Sabbe Sankhara Anicca mean? Anicca Sanya. Anicca is a Sanya. It's not a what's it called? It's not a Lakshana. It's not a. It's a Sanya. Sanya. Jnanayata Sang. Jnana is the wisdom. You attach to the wisdom kind of thing. It's so let's see what Anicca Sanya is. Udayavya. It's also the Udayavya. When you see Anicca, you see Udayavya. Let's see how Udayavya happens. And it says, when you see Udaya dakinne 25 lakshanayak daki. When you see Udaya, you see 25 characteristics. The one who sees Udaya will see 25 characteristics. The one who sees Vaya sees 25 characteristics. The one who sees Udayavya will see 50 characteristics. So let's look at these 50. We have come across this a couple of times, but it's very important to understand this, because it's a very important part.